So, my favorite movie, and in my opinion, the greatest film. What's Gucci, guys? Welcome back today with another video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you guys are regular viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you guys are new to my channel, it would mean a lot to me if you guys could subscribe and drop a like, because I make videos every single day and I'm on that grind. I'm on that quest to 100K. Boom, we are about to hit 1,200 subscribers. That's pretty sick. Channel's been growing fast lately, so thank you guys. Shout out to the porters. That's what I call my viewers, you know. Porters short for supporters. That's how we do it. I think I'm filming one of my Walmart videos tomorrow as well, so you guys can get stoked for that. It's gonna be pretty funny. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I've seen a couple other YouTubers do it, but I honestly thought about it before I saw them make it, in all fairness. So just if anybody's gonna try to say I'm copying anyone else, I'm not. I thought about it, so. So there is exactly 6 days until Christmas, man. That's awesome, that's crazy. I hope all you guys have a wonderful Christmas. Look how freaking whack my hair is when it's friggin' wet. Alright guys, so today's video is going to be a little different from most of the videos that I make. No, it is not a reaction video, and no, it is not a review video, even though I think I've only ever made like one of those. But anyways guys, so today I'm actually going to be making my top 5 favorite movies of all time, just in general. I think, for one, I'm making this video so it'll help you guys feel a little closer to me and like a personal connection, I guess, if you will. Because movies, to me, have always been a really special thing. Like, I've loved movies ever since... I don't even remember the first movie I ever saw. I don't even remember what it was. Like, I don't know. Movies just have had a really big impact on my life, I feel like. Every time a new movie comes out to the theaters that I think looks interesting, I always get so excited. Throughout my 19 years of living, I've seen so many movies, and I've also seen a bunch that have also become my favorite, but I've narrowed it down to my top 5 favorite movies. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. I'm gonna count down from my 5th and then to my 1st, so let's get it. So number 5 for me is going to be The Wolf of Wall Street, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and a handful of other famous actors. I know Jonah Hill's in this movie as well. It is an amazing movie. If you guys don't know what it is, it's based on a true story, if I am correct. It's about Jordan Belfort, and he's basically a stockbroker, I think is what you call him, and basically he just kind of starts using penny stocks and basically commits a bunch of crimes, but in turn makes a bunch of money, marries a beautiful woman, and a bunch of wild stuff happens, does a lot of drugs and stuff, and it's just a really, really great movie. I'll put a clip from the movie in right now.
You can sell anything, sell that. Go ahead. Sell me that pen.
Can I finish eating first? I'm eating tonight.
Brad, show him how it's done. Boom. Sell me that pen. Watch. Go on.
Let me sell this pen.
That's my boy right there.
This pen.
Sell anything.
Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you name down that napkin for me?
I don't have a pen.
Exactly. Supply and demand, my friend.
You know what I'm saying? Creating urgency. You get them to want to buy the stuff. Convince them it's something that they need. You know what I mean?
So why is this on my top 5 favorite movies? I think it's on my top 5 because, for one, Leonardo DiCaprio, an amazing actor. One of the best actors, I think, to ever do it. And I like the movie. I just love the story of it. I love how a lot of parts in the movie go from being happy moments to sad moments to like have you wondering moments, you know, like just a bunch of different stuff. And there's a lot of different aspects in this movie that I think are covered greatly. And just the acting is really, really incredible. Matthew McConaughey, he's one of my favorite actors. He's also in this movie. He has a famous scene from the movie, which is right here. So that's going to be my 5th favorite movie of all time, The Wolf of Wall Street. Let's move on to number 4. So now my 4th all-time favorite movie is going to be Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny, starring Jack Black and Kyle Gass.
Would you give me some space?
Yeah.
You're kind of cramping my style.
Ah, dude, I'm sorry.
And you're driving away my crowd. If you can just move it back, like I asked you earlier, I think things are going to be a lot better.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Thanks.
Can't you see he's the man? Let me hear you applaud. He is more than a man. He's a shiny golden god.
So this movie is basically about Jack Black is like a kid and he's really into rock and roll and playing guitar, and he basically leaves, he runs away from home, and he goes to California and he's trying to find somebody else who shares the passion for rock and roll that he does, and he finds Kyle Gass playing on the street, and they eventually move in together, and then they decide to form their own band and try to make money to pay the rent for his apartment. And in turn, they go to Guitar Center and learn about the pick of destiny, which is the devil's tooth, I believe, for a pick. And it's just a really funny, great movie about just rock and roll. If you guys like comedy movies, then I 10 out of 10 recommend this movie. Shouts out to my boy Brandon Lamonda for showing me this. And I know he's subscribed to my channel, so I hope you're watching this, man, because you already know you showed me this one. So that's going to be number 4. Now let's move on to number 3. So my third favorite movie of all time is going to be The Outsiders, which is an amazing film.
Too bad it can't stay like that all the time.
Nothing gold can stay.
And if you guys don't know, The Outsiders is based off of a book, The Outsiders, written by S.E. Hinton, and it is a wonderful story about these two social groups. One is known as the Socias, which is like the rich and popular kids of town, and the other group is known as the Greasers, which is like the poor, unwealthy, kind of greasy kids, I guess, if you will. And basically, they have always had conflict back and forth, and then one day, I don't really want to spoil it just in case you guys haven't seen it, but basically a big kind of thing, there's like a major turning point in the movie that leads to two of the kids that are greasers running away, and they have to hide so they don't get in trouble with the law. I 10 out of 10 recommend watching it. It is an older movie made in the 1980s, but it also has a handful of famous actors such as C. Thomas Howell, Patrick Swayze, Ralph Macchio, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, I'm not too sure. He's also known as the Karate Kid, Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez, just a handful of famous actors, and it's such a great movie. So definitely go watch this one. Anyways, guys, that's my third favorite movie of all time. Now let's move on to number 2. Okay, guys, so my second favorite movie of all time is gonna go to Weird Science. This is a movie by John Hughes, a 1980s classic. It is an amazing movie. It is a movie about two teens who are not accepted socially into their class, kind of. They're two kind of nerds, and they end up designing their dream girl on a computer, and something happens and they actually bring her to life. And when she comes to life, she then in turn shows them who their true loves are, and kind of just teaches them a bunch of stuff along the way. And it's a really funny movie, and I think it's probably one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time, just because of the director John Hughes. I love his movies, and because I just love the story. Like a lot of these movies, I love the story. I love the story of this movie. I love that it's a 1980s classic, and the way it's filmed, and you know, the script and everything. It's just amazing. A beautiful film. 10 out of 10 recommend watching it. It's very funny. Here's a scene from it right here.
Okay, look, you know how you're always talking about how you can simulate all that stuff on your computer? You know? What's the difference? Why can't we simulate a girl?
I don't know. I guess I could, but why? It's two-dimensional on the screen. It's not flesh and blood, Gary.
Definitely go check this out if you have not seen it. If you're into 1980s movies like I am, Weird Science. Now, for the grand finale, we're going to go to my favorite movie of all time. So, my favorite movie, and in my opinion, the greatest film ever made, is going to go to The Breakfast Club.
Sweets? You couldn't ignore me if you tried.
I actually happen to own 2 copies. I do not know why. I think because what's fun about owning one when you can own 2. The Breakfast Club is a 1980s film, again, written by John Hughes, directed by John Hughes. It's an amazing movie. It's about 5 teenagers who are brought together in detention on a Saturday, in detention, like I said, in a library at school for doing something wrong. But the thing that's really interesting about this movie is it takes a person from each social class. So you have a nerd, a brain, an athlete, a basket case, and a criminal. That's not the exact terms what they use, but some of them are. And basically, they're forced to spend a whole day in detention together. And the principal, Mr. Vernon, he asks them in turn to write an essay, no less than 1,000 words, I believe, explaining to him who they think they are as a person. And it's a really, really great movie. But I'll put the famous clip from the movie in right now.
Does that answer your question? Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club.
Don't you forget about me.
If you guys want to see something funny, I actually have a shirt, the Breakfast Club shirt, and that exact scene that I just showed of John Bender putting his arm up in triumph at the end of the movie. So those are my favorite movies of all time. So if you guys have not seen those, I 10 out of 10 recommend go and seeing them. Alright guys, I'm back at my house now, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this vlog because I need to start editing it, of course, so I can get it up. I really need to get back on my schedule to where I film them and then upload them the next day. I think tomorrow I will be back on track. So get ready for tomorrow's video. I don't know if it's gonna be super exciting, but then Thursday's video will be exciting because that'll be from Wednesday, which when we went to Grand Forks, so get hyped for that. That's where we're going tomorrow. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed a different type of video of you guys maybe getting to know me a little more personally with my top 5 favorite movies. Thank you for watching, and here's today's post notification shout out right here. Thank you for having your post notifications on, everybody. Go check out their channel, subscribe to them, whatever. And if you guys want a chance for a shout out in tomorrow's vlog, all you have to do is click that bell next to the subscribe button and then comment down below this video when you are done for a chance for a shout out in tomorrow's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another vlog. Peace.